was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Irvin putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up into double coverage.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. He's got an open man. Good, solid tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Let's take him out of the game. He does not need to play. He's so damn slow. So damn slow. What's this? 93 days? He doesn't sound like he can do 93. Acceleration. He's agility's trash too.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Red pass, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up a 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we can go have some fun.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look at the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Zings it complete to the right. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Arkansas's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational...
That's nothing. This offense sucks without my running back. If I ain't got my running back, I can't.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit.
Touchdown, Rebels! First score of the game goes up. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
It's like they couldn't even let me enjoy that 4 touchdowns.
No reason to
They
be
had
in
to
a big rush. They
had
have
to
some
fuck up
time
some.
here late in the half. Last drive ended with a pick,
All I
but
do
you
is press
still
it.
have
I'm not
to
even doing
attack.
that great.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Finds a little space. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's McMillan.
He thought he was wrong.
Caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Wants to return it, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Rebels offense is back on the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. First and 10 for the offense. The give is to Williams. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
The play-action fake. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Floating away. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
He needs help.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolutely center cut. They're now up 9-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Hawaii is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over Buffalo. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Going right to work up top. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Vegas. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to pass. It's Calandria. Got a man. It's Irvin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He might want another play. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, they're after him. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to...
Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
A first down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D denied them on second and goal. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's got the tight end. Big fella fighting for every inch, but he will not get there, and it'll be 4th down.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
This drive comes down to this on 4th and goal. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, UNLV. And the beatdown has ensued.
When you get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Just came in 3-piece suits today, boy. Them boys were all business, no talking.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24,
today.
But if they're going to climb it, this
Ready
is
to
a
get
good
back
time
to
to
Vegas.
start.
Sense of urgency's
We ain't
got to
got
be
no
big
good
right here. You
barbecue
just get
on
the
this, huh?
feeling at this point of the game, David. They've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute.
You're supposed to intercept that 16, huh?
Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns.
Where's your awareness at, baby?
Everything to kind of go your way so fast.
You ain't even looking at the ball, playboy.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Off the play fake on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Grab behind the line. It's Platt. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Voorhees. Runs through a tackle.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Got him downfield. Smashes ahead. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Rush is on him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Calandria. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. A really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That boy did not fumble,
like
huh?
he's playing
That's
angry
what's
right
up.
now. He did not
That boy
like
got
that
straight
interception he
lit
threw
up.
the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble.
Boy got lit up again and ain't fumbled.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first
That's
down.
what's up, EA.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
See what we doing here.
Back to throw, it's McMillan. Looking deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far. And a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up. And another great job that time in coverage.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on 4th down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little short.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
I think I found a backup running back. Not 33.
You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field.
33, that boy trizzled it.
When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
The offense changing the play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes a connection. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
Trying play action. Working that left side now. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's...
Touchdown, Rebels. And the route is on. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
SEC these nuts, nigga.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
You got your issue today.
You
had your issue today.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down.
Boy, them boys beat the stunt so loud.
The offense uses a timeout, 15
Boy,
seconds
my
left to play.
them linemen didn't know what to do. That boy was like, I don't know.
The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, boy.
Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Razorbacks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory.